What is happening, family? Steve B back in the place to be. So glad to see you guys again. Hey, today I'm going to talk about the 5 happiest times in your life. And maybe you didn't see my last um, video about the 5 hardest things to do in life. So there's a little recap. But today we're going to talk about the 5 happiest times in your life. All right. So let's start off with number one. And number one is going to be when you're a graduation. Now, this could be like a graduation from middle school or kindergarten, but more than likely it's going to be your eighth grade graduation because now you really understand what that means and how it's going to affect the rest of your life. And sometimes you have lifelong friends that you went to grammar school with and you possibly went to high school with. So, and I'm going to say that also with that, it's got to be your high school graduation and possibly college graduation. So, yep, graduations are definitely some of the happiest times that you're going to have in your life. And I hope and I pray that you and your children and your grandchildren actually have these type of happiest times in their life. So, let's go. Number two, it's possibly your wedding day. Now I know you could probably put, hey, meeting the most beautifulest person in your life and or meeting your best friends. Uh, but I'm gonna say wedding day is probably the happiest time. And unfortunately, some people don't get married and don't experience that. But at the same time, um, we can take that back to like meeting the love of your life. So at least if you didn't have a wedding day, then you can have a love of your life. Number three, becoming a parent. Now I know a lot of times you might say, hey, that's not a happy time because it was in turmoil or this and that and the other, or, but just because you you want to be on the Maury show, that doesn't mean that becoming a parent is not a happy time because when your child actually comes out healthy and you learn to love that child as a parent and you will sacrifice anything for that child. So the goal is to in life is to become a parent and to love that child until they are grown. So that and hey, once they're grown, then that's even a happy time. So let's go down to number four. Number four is retirement. When you get older and things of that nature, it's you just happy to wake up every day. And I'm a baby boomer, so I understand. I'm looking forward to retirement. So that'll be like one of the happiest times. And what makes it really happy is that you actually have lived a full life and you accomplished something in the business world, right? So let's go down to number five. Number five, would be buying a new home. Now, I know a lot of you saying, well, what about when I bought my first car and this and that and the other? Okay, well, I mean, you could buy a car and, in my lifetime, I've had a lot of them. But I tell you one thing, having a place to live is security. And it's when they handed me those keys, man, there was a smile of accomplishment that I had. And it's a protection for your family and things of that nature. So that is really, I say buying a home was probably a little bit happier than buying a car. Even though my first car, I was really happy, but it wasn't like a Mercedes or anything like that or a luxury car. It was just a car that, had holes in the floorboard. I had to fix it. It was just crazy, right? But I was happy to get that car. But buying a new home, that is that's gonna that's something that lasts a lifetime. Now I'm gonna give you a bonus. Bonus time. And that would be building a successful business. So just in case you haven't done this thing called building a successful business, you still have time. If you're alive, okay, working for people, working a 9 to 5, that's nice. But guess what? You can still build a business on the side. And what we're trying to accomplish, I would say that for me to be happy, I would need somewhere around 10K a month. That to me is the beginning of a successful business. So I don't know how many of you all have a successful business, but I'm going to tell you one thing, that it doesn't matter if you have one or not, you can start. So with that being said, I'm going on a journey. I'm starting a new business. I've had some other businesses, and they say that businesses fail, in the first 3 years. So you got to keep trying if you don't become successful on the first time. So I'm starting a business journey, and I'm inviting you to come and have this journey with me. And guess what this business venture is? I'm just going to give you a little hint of what this business venture is. And it involves something you do every day, like maybe watching TV, get paid from others watching TV. I'm going to give you a little hint. So this is what we're going to do. This is the business venture that I'm going into. I am going to JV with a company that where I can get paid on streaming. Did you hear what I said? Streaming like Netflix, Hulu, or Disney Plus. That's right. I'm going to have a business where I can get paid every time somebody watches television. Now that's powerful right there. Also, coming soon is get paid from people having a cell phone and they need service. You can't, that's crazy, right? I mean, I get paid for people that have AT&T or Verizon. That's powerful. And also, everybody needs health services, so you can get paid from selling health services. It's so important to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, and also get paid from trading, a trading platform that right now is international, but imagine people trade stocks every day. So if you want more information about these powerful business JVs that you can get paid every time someone logs into a platform that you decided to send them and refer them to, then this is a very powerful thing. So if you want more information, all you got to do is just comment below, and I will see you on the inside. Peace and blessings, family. And I wish you much success in the happiest times of your life. All right? I'm out of here. Steve B in the place to be. Peace and love and turtle doves, y'all.